Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. As I mentioned in the episode with all the snow, we are going to be making some Trail Bologna using the LEM Backwoods seasoning kit. We are going to be following the instructions exactly as they're written. They're very, very similar to the summer sausage that I made a couple episodes ago. So there's going to be a lot of very similar things, but we are going to be following the recipe as it's written on the back here. We're going to be using 4 pounds of deer meat and 4 pounds of ground pork. One thing I did forget to mention in the last video when I made the summer sausage is make sure when you buy your ground pork, if you're going to do the same thing I am, make sure that you are using full fat ground pork. Do not get the lean stuff. The whole point of it is to add fat into the mix so everything holds together a little bit better. Do not buy the stuff if it's listed as lean. You need to be the full fat. The best way to do this is actually probably to grind your own. I honestly don't feel like doing that, so I just buy it ground up already. So stick around, we're going to get this stuff mixed up, and I'll see you in a minute. Alright everybody, as I mentioned, this is a very similar process to making the summer sausage. So I've gone ahead and I've got my 1 pound of ground pork. Going to add in the 4 pounds of ground deer, and then the seasonings, and we'll get started. Got all the meat in the bowl. I'm going to go ahead and give it a quick mix, and then I'll add the seasoning. And with this particular seasoning, it recommends 1 ounce of water per pound of meat. So it's going to be 5 ounces of water, which I have ready to go. I'll get that added here in just a second. First, let's get this mixed up. Alright, now that I've got the meat mixed up, I need to mix in this packet of seasoning right here into 5 ounces of water, which I have in this cup here, and then mix it in by hand again. Alright, put the seasonings in. Add in the cure. Now the point of the cure, mixing it and everything in water, is to make sure that the cure is evenly distributed all throughout the meat. So it makes it shelf stable. That being said, I don't foresee this being on a shelf for very long. I'll mix this all up into this water, dissolve it all in, and then dump it and mix it into the meat. Alright, it's time to mix everything in. Again, you want to make sure you mix it all in there really well. Alright, everything is now mixed in here. The meat is tacky. And in a minute here, I'm going to be getting the grinder out and we'll stuff these into casings. I'm going to use the bigger 2.5 inch thick casings for this. So yeah, stick around. Alright, I got my helper Chandler here, and he is going to help me get these stuffed into the casing. As I mentioned, we are using giant casings for this round. So again, you need to make sure these are being soaked in water so that they are nice and soft to use. We're going to go ahead and get started. Now we're going to tie them, so all you need to do is hold it like this and twist it as tight as you can. Just keep twisting. Alright, from here, this trail bologna is going to go into the fridge overnight, and we will be cooking it tomorrow. Judging from the weather, we're probably going to have to cook it in the oven again. Again, I'm going to do 185 for as long as it takes. One thing I am going to do a little bit differently with this one is I'm going to poke some holes along the top of this just to let some air, any air that's left in there, let that escape. I'm not going to poke a bunch of holes, just a few here and there. A lot of casings that you might buy actually may already have these perforations already in it. That's just going to allow a little bit of air to come out when it's cooking tomorrow. But I'm going to go ahead and put these in the fridge, and I will see you again in the morning. Alright everybody, it is the next day. The sausage has been chilling in the fridge overnight. It is about 9:40. I have the oven set to 180 degrees. We're going to go ahead and put this in, and we'll be taking it out when the temperature reaches 165. So we're going to go ahead and get these put in. Anyway, so they're in there now. We're going to go ahead and keep an eye on the temperature throughout the day, and we'll see how they turn out. I'll see you in a little bit. Alright everybody, it has been about 3 hours and we are up to temperature on the bologna here, so we are going to go ahead and pull this out. I'll let you guys see what it looks like and then we'll give it a try. Cooked a lot faster than I expected, so we're going to go ahead and pull this out. Alright, so we're going to let these slowly cool off, but I did want to let you guys see what it looks like on the inside, so I'm going to give one of these a slice. See how we turned out. Looks pretty darn amazing if you ask me. Smells really good as well. Alright, we'll let you know after it cools off how it tastes. Thanks for watching so far. Alright everybody, it's been a little bit since we made the trail bologna. I'm going to go ahead and give it a taste test so you guys can see what it's like. As you can see, it's really packed in nicely. It holds together very good. You can see the spices in it. Smells a little bit spicy, so we'll see. Oh wow, yeah, that does have a kick to it. Just a little bit spicy. Little dry, probably could have used with a little bit more fat in the mix, but all in all, really good. I would gladly eat this and make this again. I almost kind of prefer it to the summer sausage, actually. Well, there it is. I want to thank everybody for watching this video. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Share this channel with anybody you think might be interested. Thank you very much again for watching. You have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day, and if you're getting ready to go to bed, have a good night's sleep. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.